brought you here today because there is a looming issue that needs to be brought to your attention. I don't think that you think it's a problem, but clearly it is. It's causing a lot of stress in family and our relationship.
Okay.
You are clearly addicted to water.
How am I addicted to water?
I see you with a water bottle every single day. Every time I see you, there's a water bottle in your hand. Can you explain that?
I gotta drink water. Everybody has to drink water.
These are things that addicts say. That they need it to survive. A heroin addict, they would say, I need this. It's a thing that I need. It is not. It's not a necessity. It's not a thing like food. It's not a thing like clothing or shelter or an Xbox One. These are things that you need to survive. Water, it's not one of those.
Sidebar, water is food, except it's a drink. And you need it to survive.
But why water? Why does it have to be water? I don't understand.
Because that's just something I decided to choose. Doesn't have to be water, but I just like drinking water. Why is that a problem? Would we be sitting right here if you were like, you have a problem with tea? Would that be going on right now?
That's not an issue. Did you choose water, or did water choose you?
I chose it because water isn't a sentient life form. First off, in this whole family group that you guys got going on right now, who did it? Who told you to talk to me?
It's mainly me and the cat.
Did Dennis tell you to do this?
Dennis is no longer with us.
Dennis died?
He's just not here anymore. Like on this plane of being.
So is Dennis dead, or are you just saying weird things just to be cryptic?
Dennis cannot be reached.
By cell phone? By what? Is he dead?
He cannot physically respond to someone who would want to get in touch with him.
All right. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm gathering of what you're trying to tell me. So if I try to send him a text or a letter or even scream at him, he's not going to talk to me. He can't. He physically cannot talk to me. He cannot be reached on this plane.
That is correct. So you understand how dire this situation is. You're going to do this right in front of me, right now.
I need to have a drink.
You're going to do this
I need to have a drink.
directly in my line of sight
My
while
mouth.
we're having a conversation about it.
My mouth feels like cotton right now, and I'm trying to
That's
cope with
because
what
you're going through withdrawal.
I'm not withdrawing.
Because you're addicted. Dennis drowned.
He drowned?
No, but if he had, you would understand the consequences of water and would stop doing what you're doing right now.
It's just water. I'm thirsty.
It's just water. It's just water.
That's exactly what it is.
It's just water.
Yes. It is literally just water in a plastic bottle.
You know what water can do? Do you know?
Can wash
Water.
clothes.
Water is in the toilet. In the toilet.
It has been known to show up there. Yes.
It's in the toilet. How disgusting that is. You drink the same liquid that goes into a toilet.
Just because all water, not all water, some water is in the toilet, doesn't mean that that water was in the toilet and I'm drinking somebody's piss right now, or shit.
But it could be.
Are you calling me a shit eater right now?
I'm calling you a water addict. That's what I'm calling you. I'm calling a spade, and I'm tired of beating around the bush and dealing with this.
Enough gardening metaphors or whatever you're trying to do to me. Is Dennis dead?
Dennis doesn't...
Pump the brakes. Pump them. Yes or no?
You're asking a yes and no question that there is no yes or no answer to.
What the fuck? It's a yes or no question. Just give me an answer. There is a yes or no answer to the question because I just asked you a yes or no question. Give me the answer. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Shaolin monk that shit. Just give it to me.
Dennis cannot be reached.
Is he dead or not? Is he dead or not?
Dennis is on a journey.
To where? Fucking Africa? Where the hell is he at? Is he here? Is he alive or is he dead? Is he alive or is he dead? Is he alive or is he dead? Just tell me. Just tell me.
If you were to think of Dennis as not being here, and that's where he is. Again,
you're stressing me out, and this is what it's doing to me.
Dennis drowned.
You just told me he did not drown.
Maybe he did.
Did he?
He's not
You're
here.
Holding a bowl of information. A Chex Mix, if you will, of informatione, and you're not giving me. You're like, invite Jake to the party and not tell him anything what the party's about. Everybody's in the room staring at me, and you're the one that knows exactly all the secrets. Just tell me what the fuck is going on with Dennis. Just tell me.
Agree to rehab and you can see Dennis.
Is he alive or dead? Because if I say yes and you give me a dead body, there's going to be a problem. For you, because I didn't kill him.
Yes.
To what?
To what you just said.
That you're going to give me a dead body if I agree to yes.
You asked me a yes or no question and I said yes.
That Dennis is alive.
No. You're trying to clearly define a black and white situation that has a shade of gray.
What other shades of gray is there in death? Is he half dead? Is he stuck on a mountaintop, screaming for Gandalf to come and get him? Is he dead or alive?
Dennis has made certain investments.
What the fuck? I didn't ask about his investments. I asked about whether or not he was alive or dead. You're telling me about his stock portfolio.
In his well-being. He's made decisions, and those decisions have consequences.
Okay. Which is why
Dennis cannot be reached. Which is why you need to get well, stop drinking water, so that we can contact Dennis.
Aside from the fact that this giant mystery of whether or not nobody knows that he's alive or dead.
Someone knows.
Who? Because who?
Just not me.
Oh my God. All right. So that whole thing. Who knows?
Do you want to see Dennis or not?
Yes, at some point.
Give up the water.
Me giving up water is completely dependent on whether or not he is alive or dead.
Alive and or dead.
And or.
Not and or. This isn't Star Wars. He's not on some distant planet in a galaxy far, far away a long, long time ago. Dennis is alive and or dead somewhere in some place in time where he cannot be reached. Until you give up water. This is how an intervention works. You brought yourself to this point.
Somebody goes into the fucking future or past and lets me... What is going on right now?
Well, if you're not willing to give up the water, clearly you've made your choice and sealed Dennis's fate.
Hold on. Okay. I never said I was going to give up or not give up water.
And that is why Dennis is alive and or dead.
What is he?
Dennis cannot be reached.
Okay. All right. Across the table. You want me to give up water. You want this to end. You want this to be finished.
Point. Last one. Better than sex.
All right, fine. That's the last bit of water. If I die from dehydration, it's on your hands. It's on your hands because you and apparently a shit ton of other people know where Dennis is at.
Not me.
Apparently not you, but you know the person who knows where Dennis is at.
More or less.
So you mean to tell me that you know the person who knows the person who may or may not know where Dennis is at?
Alive and or dead.
Okay. So it's
2 months.
2 months of what?
No water.
2 months of no water?
And then Dennis can be contacted.
So, all right.
I need you to commit.
I think okay, all right. I think a person can only last 2 days. You're asking me to do 2 months without water. Can I drink anything else?
You can have any other beverage that you like.
But every other beverage is based off of water.
But you can't have water specifically. It was an addiction.
It's not an addiction. Because I need water to survive.
These are things that addicts say.
Addicts will say those. Yes, I will agree with you. Addicts will say them. Addicts will say, I need cocaine, so on and so forth. To survive, I need these things because I'm in pain. I get that. I literally need water to survive. You need water to survive. How about you drink water?
I've never had water.
You've never had water.
Never had water.
Never had water.
Never.
You've never had water.
Never had water.
Not even in a soup.
That's soup broth. That's like
Made
soup.
out of water.
But it's not water. It's a broth.
What if I took ice cubes and put it in the water? It's just iced water now. It's completely different.
But it's still water. And frozen water is still water in a different form. Steam. You can't have steam. You shouldn't have steam. You shouldn't be around steam. You should never go to a sauna.
But people go to saunas.
You shouldn't, because that's feeding into the addiction.
Addiction of what? There is no addictive properties of water.
That's like a person who is addicted to marijuana going into a room where other people are smoking marijuana just for the smell. It's a gateway back into that world, and I don't want you there.
I'm not smoking pot. I'm drinking water.
You're not drinking water anymore because we need to know if Dennis is alive and or dead. Somewhere, someone knows.
But you don't know who that person is.
I may or may not know if he is alive and or dead, but I don't know now, but I might know in the future. Somewhere, someone knows.
All right. Okay. All right, so
Where did you get another bottle of water?
it was there the whole entire time. This is actually the first bottle of water that I was drinking.
I watched you throw it away. You threw it on the ground. It's right there.
Nothing's there.
It is there. I'm staring directly.
There is nothing there, Jeffrey.
There's a bottle that is empty right there.
Yeah, there's a bottle of water there.
And you were drinking another one.
Drinking what?
Another bottle of water.
Got nothing in my hand, Jeff.
You put it behind you.
There is nothing behind me.
It's right there. You just moved it out of the way. You have a problem, sir.
I didn't move nothing out of the way.
You have a problem.
I have no problem.
Dennis has a problem.
Okay, first off, we don't even know if he's alive and or dead.
Which is a problem.
That's his problem now. That's his problem. Fuck Dennis.
Is that how you feel?
That's exactly how I
Is
feel.
that how you feel about Dennis who drowned?
Dennis did or did not drown. We noticed that now. We have established this. He is in the circle of many possibilities. Did he get mauled by a plant?
I'm not ruling that out.
See? If he's dead, I gave up water, and then I gave up water for nothing, and we find out 2 months from now he's dead. Why 2 months? Why 2 months?
I need you committed to the new lifestyle and giving up this addiction.
So what do I replace with that?
Any other beverage.
Any other beverage?
Beer.
Beer. You want me to drink beer instead of water?
Why can't you just be an alcoholic like normal people?
I drive, Jeffrey. Like anybody else. I don't want to kill people. Or myself.
You're already doing that by being addicted to water, and you're not helping yourself. You're still drinking. Still.
This is liquid air. Thank you.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Is that what you've been drinking this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you just say that? That's fine. Dennis is alive.